Alright, art enthusiasts and tech explorers, prepare to have your creative horizons expanded. Imagine transforming your everyday photos into scenes straight out of a beloved anime film, or creating fantasy creatures with just a few words. Think it's sci-fi? Think again. Because right now, the power to generate breathtaking art is not only real, it's unbelievably easy. You won't believe how quickly you can discover your inner artist. And for those of you who stick with me until the very end, I'm going to share with you a must-have prompt that will help you achieve incredible character consistency in your AI-generated art. If you're not already aware, OpenAI recently released its new image generation model. Today, we're looking into the magic of generative AI art, specifically how ChatGPT's image generator is democratizing art creation process. For too long, the ability to create compelling visuals felt like it belongs to a select few. That is, those with the skills, the software, and the time. But that's been completely overturned by tools like this. We're talking about turning your thoughts, your description, and even your existing images into a unique work of art with astonishing simplicity. Whether you're dreaming of crafting a Studio Ghibli masterpiece, designing a unique book cover, or just exploring your creative side, this video is your roadmap. We'll demystify the process and show you just how accessible AI art generation has become. Let's walk through how you can start creating your own AI art today. Now, the first step is to make sure you have access to OpenAI ChatGPT. From their website, you can see that they have 3 plans: free, the plus, and the pro plan. On the free plan, you can use ChatGPT 4.0 and you have access to 5 prompts a day. But for me, I use the plus plan, which is $20 here. But if you subscribe through the Apple App Store, you can pay around $9 to $10 per month, which is what I use, and it's good enough for me for all my design and AI work using ChatGPT. For those of you enchanted by the whimsical and heartwarming art of Studio Ghibli, you're in for a treat. You can effortlessly transform any image into that beloved anime style. Once you have chosen your image, simply upload it directly into ChatGPT's chat box. Then the next step is to actually go into ChatGPT and upload your image. As you can see here, I've tried out a lot of prompts. I did upload a picture of me in the office, and I used this prompt to remake this video. I actually made an error in this prompt, but ChatGPT was able to recognize what I meant. Remake this image in Studio Ghibli style, make it in a heart filming himself, selfie style taken. Now within a minute or so or two, it gives you the output of the image, which is like this. You can look at the details. You can see the computer, the modem, the mouse, the keypad, frames on the wall. I think the output is amazing. Then the second prompt I tried here is to remake the original photo in a solo level anime style, which we all like. Again, look at the details here. I also tried another prompt: replace this character with a very attractive African afro-haired woman with glasses in solo leveling style with a black shirt, and that's just me being naughty, and this is the output here. I also tried another prompt: can you create an image of the original character but he's fully in frame? Now you get the idea of ChatGPT trying to create a Studio Ghibli image. I also went ahead to enter this prompt. Now it's important to use this setting here, create image. Sometimes you need to do that if ChatGPT doesn't recognize that it's supposed to create an image, but in most cases, if you tell it to create an image, it recognizes what you mean. And here I just copied this prompt from OpenAI's website and included the name of my company here, and this is the output of the prompt, which is pretty good. This is the prompt that was gotten from the OpenAI website. It says a wide range image taken with the phone of a glass whiteboard in a room overlooking the Bay Bridge. And look at the details in this photo. Look at the bridge in the reflection, the Bay Bridge in the reflection, and look at how accurate this model is able to output text on the whiteboard. We all know how previous models of generative AI outputs gibberish text in images, and they are not very accurate. But look at the details here. And it also went further to improve on that prompt. Selfie view of the photographer as she turns around to high-five him. Now, it references the previous prompt and also maintains the text on the board and the Bay Bridge. Another prompt I want to show you is how ChatGPT is also able to output text accurately. And look at this prompt: create a photorealistic image of 2 witches in their 20s reading a street sign. And look at how detailed the street signs are, with very little or no error. I think think this is taking image generation to a whole new level. Now, next, another use case I want to show you is how I use ChatGPT 4.0 to create thumbnails for my YouTube videos. Now, I use this to create thumbnail for a video I did recently. I gave it this prompt: create a YouTube thumbnail for Rocket Videos AI with the text one prompt equals full video. Now, look at how realistic this thumbnail is. But I went further to ask it to remove the picture of the man on the right because I want to replace the picture of the man with my picture. It did just that. I also went further to ask it to move the text slightly towards the left, but leave enough space on the right for me to put my own photo. And it did that accurately. So what I would do is to then insert my own photo in this thumbnail. I also went further to ask it to do another YouTube thumbnail design for Rocket Videos AI with the text "stop posting like it's 2020." And this is what it produced. I went further to make changes to that thumbnail to make it more dramatic. Asked it to make a background image more graphic, maybe add a picture of a character created by Rocket Videos AI, and use this image here. Went further to ask it to resize the thumbnail to fit YouTube's thumbnail recommended size of 1280 by 720 pixels, which it did. My next prompt was to make it replace the picture of the character on the thumbnail with my picture. This is what it did, but this doesn't look like me, and I think this is a safety feature that OpenAI has in ChatGPT, so people don't just create photos of others. Another significant leap forward is the accuracy of text rendering within images. So there you have it. Creating generative art with ChatGPT is not just accessible, it's remarkably easy. Alright guys, as always, I don't promise and fail. Here's that insider tip for achieving impressive character consistency when prompting. Be explicit about the key defining features of your character that you want to remain constant. One of the truly remarkable advancement in this model is its ability to maintain character consistency. Now, to showcase the capability of the model to maintain character consistency, on ChatGPT's website, this photo of a cat was uploaded and the prompt was give this cat a detective hat and a monocle, which this is the output of the image. And the next prompt was turn this into a AAA video game made with 4K game engine, and the model is able to maintain the same photo of the cat with the hat, but I see that the hat has changed. And then they went further to give it a prompt that says update the landscape image 16:19 ratio. You can see that the cat still wears the hat. The next prompt is to create the interface with the player. Open the menu and we see the cat's character profile. So ChatGPT still tries to maintain the character and the heart and the details of the image as shown in the previous images. So this is a huge capability of this model in terms of maintaining character consistency. Now it's your turn to let your creative juices flow. Have you experimented with ChatGPT's image creator? Share your creation and your thoughts in the comment below. If you found this tutorial valuable, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Don't forget to check out my other video on how to create viral AI videos from any idea in seconds without wasting time with Rocket Videos AI. Thank you so much for watching and happy creating.